Hey guys, we're Bird Calls and welcome back to the channel. I'm Akea.
And I'm Risha.
And we are back at it with season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, episode 7. 7. Wow. Okay. Lestat's back. We like a lot went down in the last episode. A lot went down. And the thing is, I'm not necessarily mad that Lestat's back, but I am a little like, what the is about to happen?
It's like we knew he was coming. You know what I mean? Like that ball was gonna drop. We knew he was coming, and like I said, I'm not concerned. I feel like I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I unfortunately am in a place where I trust him more than all these other people. So like I don't. I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. I feel like I don't know what's coming, but I know it's coming. You know, so.
You said you don't know what's coming.
I'm like, let's just start it. Let's
do it. Okay, let's do it.
I don't understand why they came back. You know what I mean? And it does go back to like I think you asked like how long were they gone? Like somebody answer that. How long were they gone? No. Yeah, how long were they gone? Because I could have
prevented. Oh God.
I'm telling you, I'm on the verge of tears, and I just don't even like. I hate this so much.
Session 15, Louis de Pontelac, the child vampire Claudia and her companion Madeline are...
Can someone tell me how you all moved past this?
Abducted.
Great question.
Armand sold you out.
I'm talking now.
Sorry?
I'm clawing. Trying to bite anything that moved outside the sack, straining for any sound of her.
Wait.
I heard when the rats found her.
And finally, premeditated murders of Antoinette Brown and the vampire Lestat de Lioncourt.
There's a panel of judges.
Your character's in a play.
Props in a play that's been fully designed and rehearsed.
Sam.
And every actor on stage has scripted lines, except for us.
If the prosecution's evidence convinces you...
If we attempted to speak...
We didn't know any laws!
The cover member would use their collective powers to disorient.
Wow.
They were both trying to kill us!
It doesn't matter. They've told themselves they're going to kill you.
But why, again, all of them have to work together. Armand shut that entire dinner down.
But Armand is in on this.
Yeah, so like...
He's letting this happen.
So...
Not much time left, Lestat. She had us all fooled.
They've crippled you.
Ankle tendons.
Ooh.
My God.
I could feel a presence in the theater.
Yeah.
God.
A familiar scent. We were on trial for murder. And all I could think was...
Oh, no.
He's coming.
The victim. Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt.
This is so appropriate, though. He gets reintroduced to a round of applause. Like...
Kim, the crowd. Ugh.
I prefer the old place.
That's understandable.
It's a grubby little century, isn't it?
A very special book for you to swear upon, Monsieur de Lioncourt. Written by the vampire Claudia, in which your last words are recorded in your own blood.
He should respect that.
Right.
You've returned to Paris because?
I have a box at Roland Garros for the men's doubles. I'm gonna train the Australians if they win.
He's off script.
I don't understand how he could have been on script.
It's their turn to hurt.
He was back. In the flesh.
Lestat, at last, come to kill us.
Your new boyfriend sold you out to your old boyfriend.
Okay, all right. I sold him out.
And then he put you on a show trial
Yes.
in front of a live human audience. The star witness's testimony was scrupulously impartial.
Take us back.
Oh, Armand. Oh.
It's a story of love, not butchery.
A story of love wronged.
So what they've misunderstood is how much Lestat loves Louis.
There was no way Lestat was ever going to be on anyone's script for this. Like,
Nicolas de Lafont, a violinist.
Belonged to this very theater troupe.
Briefly, yes.
Nicky went insane, died by his own hand.
With a little help from others.
I followed Lestat's gaze and saw Armand in one of the boxes. It stopped my heart. He was as much of a captive as we were.
He can't take on Sam. He can't take on Sam.
A painfully close view of the stage.
This is such bullshit.
It was a part of his punishment.
Just a clarification for the readers.
yeah, please, Daniel.
Armand, you screwed over Louis, Claudia, and Madeline. You sat in the best seat in the house watching the consequences of you screwing them
He
over.
spent the whole performance calculating a way to save me.
Louis.
It is confusing on why he doesn't have enough powers to overpower everyone else.
Why is Louis accepting it?
I disembarked for New Orleans, the humidified daughter of Paris.
Who did you meet there, Monsieur de Liancourt?
Louis de Pointe-de-Lac.
That was weird.
Was it?
Let the court record show that the victim pointed to the accused.
I didn't point. You be precise in your declarations, advocate.
I'm about to violate the fifth.
Keep calm. Carry on.
The accused was a troubled man.
My God, how long has Lestat been here? Long time.
Forced in the corners by his race. American Puritanism mangling his very soul.
Cold, violent.
Louis first accosted me in a pleasure house.
Accosted.
I, a vampire, was being hunted with every breath, every heartbeat.
Okay, so there's going to be highs and lows in this for me.
But also, why are they using the same wording?
Come to me! You! He said it to me.
How do you know that it was not your own voice, Louis? Screaming them in the darkness in the hopes that I would come to you.
Oh! Stop showing him. Stop showing him. I feel so angry at him.
I'm just confused.
And validated.
It's your line. Lestat.
Stop thinking you have control over this man. You don't.
And after the outbreak of Nikki,
Not him feeding a line.
The heartbreak that was Nikki.
Yeah, something's not right. Something's not right. Because you're right. He wouldn't need a script, so why is he occasionally using a script?
I offered Louis myself instead. An immortal life in the church, on the altar.
The accused raised up his hands and took your face in them with a kiss of acceptance.
Yes. Did you say something? Men embracing men. It disgusts you.
I'm pretty sure it disgusts a whole lot of people.
You thought it best done. But what you didn't do, Corporal Donny Chatham, is fire your M1 Garand rifle a single time. Germans overran your line, and 3 days later, you ran off into the Belgian forest. You tried to desert, but you couldn't read your map. There are 14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon. They may, like yourself, be disgusted by the love between two vampires of the same sex. I wonder, where lies their disgust now?
Oh, shit.
You should just go.
Right?
Louis didn't take to vampirism.
It's Louis did.
Okay, really, dude? He's throwing him all the way off.
He drank only from animals.
I didn't want to eat people.
Oh, these idiots. Please, you.
Louis was fixated on the loss of his humanity. His estranged family.
Oh, girl, she looks rough.
Louis was deceptively agile with words. There was a night when he told me I'd be alone forever.
The single worst thing that a vampire can feel is loneliness.
Oh, okay.
Do they not know this?
How could they?
The drama.
Take my hand. This is loneliness.
This is vampire loneliness.
You want to crawl up and die, don't you? I know. There was a night when one of Louis' infrequent kills upturned the city, and he threatened me with this loneliness.
Shame on you!
He abandoned me in autonomous. I didn't know if he was ever gonna come back.
I closed my eyes and waited.
No.
But he came back.
He did. With her.
Good luck on how that fucker didn't ask. Made me more of a vampire than anyone up here.
I told Louis, 14 forever should be a cripple.
Lestat took all the familiar pieces of Louis' life.
Ain't no way. You're speaking.
Some of it now.
What?
What do we do?
Nothing. We do nothing.
Make her like us.
C'est impossible. Elle est trop jeune.
Please, I can't have her die.
The gift cannot be given to children.
The great laws forbid it.
Guilt had seized reason.
You know you can do this.
And she'll be what? A lapdog.
No, not a dog.
A daughter.
I'll stay. I'll never leave you. Ever again.
But there was a light in his eyes. A light I'd not seen for years. But I resisted.
Fuck you, then. I do it myself.
She will be at war with herself. Mountains and valleys every day of her life.
I don't care!
Well, you must care! She will be miserable, and you will love her, and it will spiral beyond your
I
reach.
asked if I was an angel. Me. It's not how it happened.
Yeah, this is so fucked up. I don't know, like, what actually happened?
It is how it happened.
That's how it happened?
Yeah, but why is this impacting you in this way?
Well, because he told him about the laws.
Right, the law part, but everything else I was aware of. Like, he didn't want to do it, but the law thing, yeah. Like, we know Lestat did not want to do this.
You will regret this for the rest of your life. I made her for Louis. She is my blood. I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me too.
But you were
It's all lies, right?
trial here.
It's a whole lot.
Oh.
He didn't tell me what you would be. You should go with Lestat's version.
It was longer, but like,
I'm sorry. 74 years have provided
What is going on? I mean, it was the same story. It was just added parts.
We were a happy trio. Louis coddled her, and I gifted her a predator's upbringing.
Lunch is served.
Rashid, go.
You could have told me I had a deal.
Claudia's moods worsened. She harmed herself in the sun for attention. The killing spree, corpses clogging the bayou.
She put yours and Louis' anonymity at risk. Then she ran away.
For 7 years. And Louis blamed himself. Every word coming out of his mouth is vitriol. For 7 years. You still hope that he'll love you. Like you love him. What do you do?
Claudia returned.
Before our travel bag had hit the floor, Claudia assessed the fragility of our union. I see the best of my vampiric self in her. She looked at me, turned to Louis and said, abandon Lestat. Come with me to Europe.
oh my god, the audience.
He's got him again back to the stage.
You're worried about his projection?
And you and Louis fought.
7 years of Compromise.
Trying to restrain myself, Louis!
Denial.
Stop!
Wait, what?
Look at your f***ing face.
Okay, what is happening?
You gonna leave me?
I'm gonna take this hand here and wrap it around that scrawny neck of yours. And now I'm gonna find a big old butcher knife, chop your head off. And then I'm gonna walk that head all the way to Audubon Park. And I'm gonna feed it to the f***ing light. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm burdened with my maker's temper.
No. No. You were teased until you toppled.
He tried to kill him.
You used your cloud gift. You flew the accused high up into the air, 2 kilometers approximately. It's a lethal distance for a mortal, but for a vampire, it's a hard fall. Lestat has within his veins a most ancient blood, a godlike strength. He put his fist through a priest's skull. Did you do that to the accused? We are monsters. What's a bite between paramours?
I mean, it's intimacy, but
Don't. Come on now. That's not intimacy. That's not intimacy. None of that we just saw.
but that's
was
what I'm
intimacy.
but that's what I'm saying. It's taking advantage of what is supposed to be intimacy for them.
Fighting is not intimacy.
You knew he would be fine, and he was fine.
No! He wasn't fine. I let go of him. I watched him clutch the air, swinging wild as he fell through the clouds.
Lestat went off script.
Again and again.
There was no scripting, Lestat. You cannot script a hurricane.
I did it to hurt him, and afterwards, he was a broken thing. Because I am the one who broke him! I couldn't force him to love me, and so I broke him.
Wow, it's like a live therapy session.
Yeah, that they didn't want.
I hurt the one, the only one.
Doing it again. Hurting you again.
I will always be sorry for what I did to you.
If it's true, it's too f***ing late.
Even in this situation, Claudia's still trying to. Oh, God. This is so sad.
Continue.
This is a lot of things.
Did it move you?
Crossed an ocean because he wanted us dead.
What is his objective, though? I'm like,
He didn't say he wanted them dead.
Something real.
Until you're left with no sense of what is or what is not.
no, like I'm confused about what he wants.
I wasn't thinking about Lestat's sincerity. I was thinking about how I was going to die.
Right, exactly.
It moved Claudia right up on her feet.
Good. You dropped him like an egg from an airplane. You apologize. All is forgiven. We poisoned him.
A confession!
He's not dead. Can I cry and say that I'm sorry too? They're all dead.
Oh, whoopsie daisy, bailiff.
I don't know why I bother. One more round in the stormy romance of you two. Never been about me. Are we on trial? It's a stoning.
A crowd by trial like you've had before.
Took the air out of the place with that one. They had uncovered our crimes there in Paris.
And sent a signal flare to America.
A signal flare?
But we did see Armand talk to him across the country.
But that was Armand.
Armand seems to selectively be the most powerful person in the room.
This is hard.
This is so hard.
The sentencing.
The vampire Madeleine, what is her crime?
Oh, she's just a bastard fledgling. Made without the knowledge or consent of the Coven Master.
May she not join the coven and become one with us.
Of course.
She must join or die.
Die.
Oh my god, please choose Claudia.
Of course she'll choose Claudia.
I'm the vampire Madeleine Eparvier. And my immortal companion is Claudia. My coven is Claudia.
At least she's gonna go out after that, you know?
Guilty or not guilty? What is your sentence? For the heretical desecration of the first, third, and fourth, and the attempted murder of her maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt, guilty or not guilty? Guilty! And the sentence?
May I ask the court for a final request?
Oh, God.
God.
If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you.
That's the energy right there.
It's very Claudia.
Make sure you include Armand.
What say you for the vampire Louis de Pointe du Lac? And the sentence?
Who's doing this?
Who's doing this?
Who's doing this? Who's doing this right now?
Is this Lestat or Armand?
Banishment.
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 Banishment! Again, but he has the power to do this. Why?
Makes no sense.
He saved you.
Why not Claudia?
It took all my strength.
You saved Louis, but not her.
I could not prevent it.
I just want to jump in this computer and squeeze.
All right, have it your way. Send him to Belgium.
God, this is horrible.
I fought back. There wasn't much fight left in me.
Oh God, yeah, we got to take this coven out.
Every single one of them.
The vampires in Paris are crazy.
And while that's going on, she's upstairs on stage.
Armand?
Ask him.
Yeah, I was about to say he doesn't know what will actually happen.
Let's get your weird version of events, you liar.
The lip of the stage.
A spectacle in the
Arms around each other,
Are we supposed to believe this, though?
whispering last words to one another.
You are all.
I tried to hear what Claudia was saying to Madeleine, but my mind was with Louis.
Oh my God.
And Madeleine succumbed first. And you could tell from the look on Lestat's face, the last thing she saw on Earth was him.
Something seems off about that.
Like what?
It just, I don't know, like it just seems very like, really?
The thing is, the reason at the beginning, we knew she wasn't alive anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, we knew she wasn't with Louis.
The reason I was thinking it is because you remember when Louis said he would never walk into the sun while she was alive, and so when he did that in San Francisco, it was like she must not be alive anymore. You know what I mean? Because I think he meant that.
Interesting.
But so I felt like she wasn't there, but because the gremlin kept saying she was going to go crazy, I just figured like she threw herself into the fire or she went mad, you know? I didn't think he set them all up to die.
Right. Well, he set Claudia and Madeline up to die.
True.
He was never going to let Louis die.
He killed his companion's daughter.
I don't know, something still feels... and the thing is, I'm probably overthinking it, just something still feels really like, wait, what?
Don't play with me if you're acting like she's coming back. I don't need
I know,
that.
it's
like,
I don't
like,
the thing is, I don't know. The thing
right
is,
now.
I really don't know.
Just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't know. But we do know
back,
that
I would love it.
I mean, we do know that, yeah, shit, Louis is about to lose his fucking mind. And I'm just really, how do you and Armand... How do you come back from this? I don't get it.
I think part of it is that, haven't we been saying that this entire time about Louis? Like, everything he does, it's like, how can he do that? How can he be with this person? So, like, yes, the real question here is, how do you move forward with this but real monster?
I will say, I mean, in this, we did find out that there was a lot more to other stories than what we were told.
I'll be honest, and maybe that was just like me having decided it was a bad decision from the beginning. The only part of that was kind of like, ooh, we did not know that he mentioned in specifics a great law. But ultimately, like, Louis was like,
well, also that
distraught.
The fight was completely different than what we thought, but it still ended the same way. So it's like, that doesn't really matter.
Well, and even the fight, it's not necessarily, yes, it's different, but his reaction was because Lestat attacked Claudia. So it's like, I don't, like, yes, more details. I don't feel any different about the fight. Sorry. But yeah, it was more information.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Something is, I don't know. Like, yeah, okay. It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
If that is how Claudia went out, at least I will say I'm glad that she went out knowing that someone did choose her.
That's
but
right. I totally feel the same way. I know how much he loved Claudia. And if you're Claudia and you've seen what he's done, he didn't choose her.
Well, I guess that's my question, is that why was it always so important to her that Louis chose her, but yet I've never been convinced that Louis was ever enough for Claudia. So I'm just like,
I think, but at what point did you start to feel that way, though? Because once she was already the same way, and that is the important part, when Lestat said, like, she'll hate you for it, you know what I mean? And even the Gremlin said at one point, like, the fledgling always ends up hating the person who turned them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right,
she was always going to take issue, especially in the way that she was turned. But parents should choose their kids. That's what this boils down to for me. And Louis fucked that up a couple times. So as much as she wanted a brother, didn't want to be seen as a daughter, she did want to be chosen like his child, and he just didn't. Like, he loved her. Like I said, I will never say, I know it. Okay, I know how much he loved her, but he has a bad habit of letting his companions drive the ship.
All right, guys. Again, another emotionally just all over the place episode. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you get a chance. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts about this episode, and we will see you in the next one. All right, bye.
We're bird calls. That's what we do.